What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we got a couple of things to talk about in regards to Call of Duty, including early access download for the Season 5 Reloaded update. It's actually going to be changing Call of Duty HQ quite a bit, and then a couple of other things that you need to know about. So if you do find the video informative, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, but let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing is, this one is a little unexpected, but Paramount is reportedly in talks to acquire the rights to make a Call of Duty film. Yeah, a Call of Duty movie, and reportedly a priority for Paramount's new leadership. So this is something that they really want to do, and it's one of the things that they're just trying to negotiate rights to. At the moment, they're just, I guess, in talking stages, and that's the only information that we have. We know that Call of Duty in the past actually tried to make a movie in the past before, and in this blog it says Paramount is reportedly in talks to acquire the rights to make a Call of Duty movie, and if it happens, there's one director that's perfect for the job. Activision announced the Call of Duty cinematic universe back in 2015 with its first movie eyed for late 2010s. That never happened, with the director Stefano saying in 2020 that films were no longer a priority for the developer. So they started focusing on other games that they were making, other Call of Duty titles, and the movie sort of just fell apart. It just wasn't something that they decided to go through with. And also, like, Activision being the ones to direct and make the movie themselves obviously probably wouldn't turn out the best. But now with Paramount being the ones trying to negotiate the rights for this, we could possibly see a movie coming in. Now, the question is it going to be based on the storyline of Call of Duty, and which one are they going to follow? I mean, there's so many different ones. They could have one for the Modern Warfare universe. They can have one for the Black Ops series. Every Call of Duty's campaign had a different storyline that is sort of followed. So which one are they going to stick with? And I feel like getting the actors is not even the hardest part, because a lot of them could just come in from Call of Duty. The same kind of actors would make the most sense. But anyways, it seems like this is something just in early talks, so nothing officially confirmed. And even if it is, it's probably going to take years until a Call of Duty official movie ends up being released. But just want to let you guys know about that, because that was like a pretty big topic going around over on Twitter. Now, the next thing that we have, there's actually a download that was added to PlayStation's database. PlayStation Game Size posted this, and he said Call of Duty Update 1.08 added to the database. So for PS5, it says right here, update 1.78 was 126.2 gigabytes for the size of Call of Duty HQ. And now after that, with the 1.8 update, it's going to drop it all the way down to 25.377 gigabytes. And then alongside that, they said there's going to be an update 1.009 for BO6 campaign packs, and then 1.017 for Warzone. And someone asked, what is this? I'm confused. The entire app size is going down from 126 gigabytes to 25, and he said yes. A lot of people were saying, what kind of sorcery is Call of Duty doing to be able to compress it 100 gigabytes? And that's a big W and all of that, but it seems like there's a trick to this. So he said here, after update 1.8, BO6 multiplayer packs will become optional, and the download size for that is going to be 38.7 gigabytes. So one of the ways that they're reducing the size of Call of Duty HQ is you no longer need to have Black Ops 6 downloaded. Typically, I believe that's like a requirement to where you have to have the packs and they're like merged with Call of Duty HQ, to where it makes the size as big as it is at 126 gigabytes. But now, because the multiplayer pack is going to be separated and you can choose to uninstall that if you want, you can save yourself 38.75 gigabytes from this. Now, in terms of the actual size of this update, I have no idea, but because they're going to be compressing it this much, I'm thinking this might be a bigger update. It may take a little bit longer for you to download this. We usually get the early access downloads a couple days before it goes live, starting off with Battle.net. And then after that, it rolls around to PlayStation, Xbox, usually the night before the update goes live. The most important thing, in my opinion, about this update is not necessarily the Season 5 Reloaded update itself. The content in that update is a little mediocre. I'm not going to lie. There's really not much going on. We know about the events they're going to be bringing in and about the modes and all of that, which I did discuss in the roadmap video. I'll have in the description if you guys want to check that out. But the most important thing about this update is for the future updates and the information that they're going to add into the files. One of the most important and exciting things, in my opinion, for Black Ops 6 is the haunting update. That comes in with Season 6. It's officially confirmed. We are going to receive a Season 6 in this game's life cycle. We don't know exactly what's coming in with the Season 6 update. Typically, we do get information on the crossovers when they get added to the files, what weapons to expect, what type of events, or they're going to be like boss fights and things like that, as we've seen with like MW2 and MW3's haunting events, or they're going to do it a little different. We'll have to wait and see until that update, and once that does go live and it gets added, then leakers usually go in there and find and discover everything that will be available alongside that update. So that's what I'm excited for. Then alongside that, there's also Black Ops 7. The whole point of this update and it compressing it, the amount that it did, is to prepare for the Black Ops 7 updates, the gameplay, the packs, and the things that they're going to be adding in regards to that. And maybe there might be information on the beta. I remember in the past, before, they ended up loading up the beta, like the leakers were able to load up the beta and play it early before it even went live because of one of these Call of Duty HQ updates. So this time around, we may get to see some of these types of things happening with this upcoming download. Now, even before then, we are expecting a blog post right now because Monday is going to be a holiday. We're going to get the roadmap, the official marketing, and everything like that this upcoming Tuesday, which is going to be 48 hours before the update officially goes live. A couple things from that. I personally believe that not only are they going to reveal the crossover that we're going to get, because we usually get an event pass every reloaded update, they may also give us a little bit more information on Black Ops 7. Maybe there's like a separate section in the blog that uncovers information for BO7 just to sort of build hype, because right now the game isn't as hyped as it should be, in my opinion, and I think they're going to do a little bit more marketing to push that. Anyways, this is most likely going to be a quiet weekend for Call of Duty, and then everything is going to start ramping up this next upcoming week. So early access download, the official blog post for Season 5 Reloaded, then the actual update is going to go live itself. The event pass will be available. There's also going to be things like new operator bundles being added, the new weapons, and then most likely an event alongside everything else, and then the new limited time modes, maps, and stuff like that. So this will be a decent week for Call of Duty in terms of content and updates. And then as we progress and get more information, we're going to start shifting into September, being new information for BO7, COD Next coming out, new gameplay being revealed, the Black Ops 7 beta, which doesn't start until the start of October, but we have like around a month until then anyways, and then we're going to get into all of that next Call of Duty hype. But that is all that I got for you guys here in today's video. Expect a lot of information as we go on and cover everything that's going to be in this upcoming week. I will have Black Ops 7 videos in the meantime to cover more details and information on that, so be sure you are subscribed, and then once we get into Reloaded, I'll keep you guys updated on that. But anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.